Hey guys, how's everything going? This is JSer. In this video, I'm going to do something interesting as I said in the previous videos that I think Apple's websites, no matter the iCloud.com or Apple's homepage, are very good learning materials for styles. They're like the homepages, they're not very complicated, but they are doing it super like responsive and is super beautiful. I think myself, obviously, I couldn't create these pages without a lot of effort. So in this video, with this my new MacBook, it's on the new chip. So yeah, I'm going to take a look at the introduction page, the landing page of Apple.com, introducing the new version of macOS is Big Sur. Okay, let's begin. So I reload it. So the first screen, the above the whole screen, shows us these Big Sur, right, with some transitions, opacity, and the this like the word is sliding in from left and right, right? The letter spacing is become smaller. It's creating these kind of effect. And then after we scroll, before we scroll, there's kind of like blurry effect on the background. Actually, I've talked about this. It's called backdrop filter, I think. Please search my channel for that detail. Is you creating this nice, yeah, this kind of effect. It's very common in Apple's products. Okay, when we're scrolling, and this header will be fixed to the header, and while we continue scrolling, it will fade out, and then the background, like the screenshot of this whole screen, is gonna become clearer and clearer. There are a lot of windows, the Safari, the iMessage, and the map, and the control panel. The new designed control panel are placed to the right position. And until now, it's still this whole Mac screenshot is covers the whole screen. It's very interesting is that for this my new Mac, if I put a Docker, I put it on the left. If I put it at the bottom, actually this kind of animation is not gonna be displayed. Obviously, if we remove the area of the dock, it's not big enough. So obviously there's a minimum height requirement for this kind of animation. Okay, these four parts, obviously they are they're renewed, I think, with new what it is. Yeah, this kind of stuff, and the new map and new privacy control. The whole new design for this Safari stuff. And if I clicked it, Apple.com didn't contact didn't contact any trackers. Yeah, pretty cool. And this new touch feeling control panel. Yeah, I don't care. So when we're scrolling, you see the scroll position actually changes, but the animation actually responds to the scroll position, right? So we will see what happens to these kind of how would we implement this scroll, and this transition is done. Well, okay, I keep scrolling. The next introduction, doing it all in all new ways, blah blah blah. This is the first section, and then it's just a normal scroll. Yeah, it's normal scroll, and because it's opacity, actually there's a mode here. It's a dark mode, the header. Now the section becomes white, so it's become white background. You can see the color here. This needs to do JavaScript controlling the theme. And then there's this new section. Okay, while I scroll again, it corresponds to the scroll position, and this image is positioned to the right, and new caption becomes visible. Streamline apps, blah blah blah. What is it? Streamlabs? From full height sidebars to refresh toolbars? I don't know. It's about native design language. Okay, and then still, while I'm scrolling, this image just changes its position. And now here's a video, obviously. I scroll, go to the next section, whole new Safari. Yeah, it's more like a Chrome with the privacy report. Pretty cool. And okay, this is another section, blah, blah, blah. This is obviously, this is not, it's kind of small animations here, we'll see. And obviously this is kind of laid out, it's not regular. Obviously that it's using grid, I think. And then this introduction of about the performance, battery, blah, blah. And there's some little animations. Is memoji animations, and then there is this map, new map. Okay, there is this one animation, and everyone. I remember there's a transition. Where's the where's the translation? There's a translation. Ah, here. Okay, you see this zooming glass. Yeah, it's kind of cool. It is translation. Okay, let's begin. Let's jump into the details about each part. Okay, the first part is the header. As I've said in the last video, it's actually all about the backdrop. What is a background? What is a background filter? Yeah. Let's see if there is background filter. No, a background here. Maybe this one. Backdrop. Oh yeah, background WebKit backdrop filter. Huh? Wait a minute. Okay, here. Backdrop filter. I should think it should be. Oh yeah, it's backdrop filter. I'm sorry. Doesn't change. Maybe it's defined somewhere else. Oh, backdrop filter. Let's just calculate the backdrop. No, there's no backdrop filter here. Weird. Remove it. Obviously there is. Content? It's not wrapper? It should be the background, I think. Okay. Wrapper background is after. Weird. It should be this. I'm sorry. It's here actually. You see the blur effect? Yeah. If this is without the filter, it's just the opacity, right? With transparency. And actually, WebKit backdrop filter with saturate, and both the saturate and blur. Saturate makes the color more vivid. It means focus on the main color and then blur. If we remove this saturate, let's see. It's more like a real blur, right? Now, if we desaturate, yeah, you see more colorful. Cool. This is the header. And the next important part is actually how we scroll, but keeping the contents here fixed. This is a nice trick. Actually, this is a new thing I learned. It's actually using the position sticky. Okay, this part, this area, it's with the height. Wait a minute. Here actually, yeah, this one, this section hero. It says hero. It actually has a 2 and almost 3 times of the viewport height. It means this area is very tall, and its position is just the static is normal flow. and that means that the scroll will actually work pretty work normally, but the contents within this area, because we set it to sticky here, I think, yeah, the contents is set to sticky. This is not covering the whole section, right? This section is 3,400 pixel, but this one is actually 1,300 pixel. So this is sticky. So even if we scroll, it actually this content doesn't change this position. It's fixed. That's what the sticky does. Okay, yeah, here, sticky. Yeah, this one. So while scrolling, it actually is kept here. Yeah, you see, the content still is fixed. Yeah, it's still fixed until what? Until not here. Yeah, it is. Oh yeah, it is fixed until the whole area is gone here. Until here, I think. Yeah, and then it will be screwed up with this container, with its container section. And this hero component, while we're scrolling, the JavaScript will actually, there is some JavaScript working here, checking the position, scrolling position, and calculated the frame of this transition. Okay, section with like enough height, and within this height, you should calculate the animation frames for each, like here. You see, uses the transform matrix. I'm not familiar with the matrix. Yeah, I'm not sure. This must be like I think automatically generated. It's not manually created stuff. Anyway, it's just to define the start, which is here, and the end, which is this, and then just to do it with the script, and the browsers will handle it perfectly for us. So remember, sticky and some transformation. Cool, the transform, yeah. And then next section, nothing special. Again, here, I think it's still hero. Yeah, section hero. Okay, the section, oh, this is the previous one, right? Oh, hero component. This one, yeah. Section experience. Okay, this one. And when we are scrolling, you see, we're scrolling, it goes up, and stop here. It means this part is actually sticky. You see the class, a sticky wrapper. It uses the sticky wrapper. I think this is sticky. Yeah, sticky wrapper with a height of 4,000. Looking here. Okay, computed here. It's 4,500 pixel, while its content is only 1,500 pixel. So when we are scrolling, this sticky component will keep it fixed, actually. It will not move. Okay. Yeah, when we're scrolling, still, actually, we change the matrix. Yeah, change the matrix. And the other stuff, change the matrix. Until this this animation is done. Okay, now it's a video, I think. Where is the video? Oh, it's not a video. It's not a video? I think it's video. Canvas? Interesting. Let's see with the real thing. There's some animation here, I believe. No? Maybe I mean. I thought there's a dragging the icons to the status bar stuff. Clearly there isn't. Okay, let's go to the next one. This is static contents, nothing special. And then there's this kind of layout, right? Okay, the first is here. This is actually the same, but with an image, and this is another image figure. Let's see. This actually is background image, right? Yeah, this is an image here. This one. Okay, and then just changing the position. Nothing special. The parents, you see, there is a grid container here. And this is display is grid. This is much readable on the Chrome. It will display the gap, the gutter for the grid, but Safari doesn't support that yet. So yeah, just take a look. This is a grid, and this one, okay, each item will actually be set with grid column, grid span 4, and this is span like 8 twice, right? And then this one is 8 and 6, and this is 6. So this is half, and for 1, 2. Okay, about grid, I have another video explaining it, so please take a look. Okay, next one is about the animation here. It's very interesting. This is text, and this is magnifying glass. But within this glass, actually there are 3 dots, right? As the animation. But if we take a look at the source code, we see that Apple actually does something very interesting. Okay, this is text, and this is magnifying glass. But actually, this glass, if we changing the opacity to 1, there's nothing in it. Yeah, it's just a pure glass. So what's the contents within it? It's actually a canvas, I think. Yeah, you see the canvas here. We change the opacity like to 1. Background red. Okay. Content. Let's reload it. I cannot focus it. So how should I do it? This canvas actually, I believe that it is used to draw the dots, right? While the magnifying glass is moving along the path, the contents within it, you see that the coordinates actually must be fixed. So it's not saying if I add the dots within the glass, it won't work. We need to calculate the coordinates, right? So while in this, we could just create a canvas and draw the dots. And we could just clear the canvas every time and just only draw the dot within the area of the magnifying glass. Yeah, and this animation, you see, it does not respond to our scroll. It's just like a triggering. So it's totally controlled by the JavaScript, and we can sync the animation within the canvas and this magnifying glass position coordinates very well. Pretty cool. Go next one. Nothing special here. It's still a grid. Could we click this? Oh, we could click this. Okay. Click this, the privacy report, blah, blah, blah. This is very not obvious, and people won't notice this one, I think. This is not good. Anyway, go to the next one. This is static contents. This, I would say this is like a video, right? Yeah, this is video. Nothing special. Remember play inline? Yeah, meaning plays inline. Meaning I think this should maybe working also on the iPhone, the mobile devices. This, I think this could just be a simple transform. I made a mistake. It's video. I'm sorry. It's video. And this is some other transition. I think these are static, just images, just a replace. Yeah, figure. You see? The part here is not like corresponding to our scroll, so yeah, not so difficult. This could be clicked. Yeah. Messages effects come to Mac. Message effects. Okay. Adjusting, moving some features from the iPhone to the Mac. Pretty not cool. Okay. Next one is this one. Okay, it's the same as before. And this one, this animation, it's used by SVG to create the path, actually. The path. Yeah. You move it. It's gone. SVG animation is pretty cool and not that difficult, so I would spend some time on it, explaining it. Please stay tuned for that. Okay, this plus could also be clicked. Okay. Obviously, this grid. This is video. And even more. This is another grid. Let's see the section content. Flex. It doesn't use grid, but using flex and allowed to its wrap, right? Flex wrap. If not, it's gonna be all stuck into the one row. Okay, I see. But it's okay to use, I think, use grid here. Not harming. Okay, so that's pretty of it. To recap, I learned something from this beautiful page. It's that the use of sticky and the transform to create this cool animation which is corresponding to our scroll position. Another one is backdrop filter. Yeah, backdrop filter. This one. And another one is what? Using canvas. Using the canvas to create some complex animations. Yeah. And usage of the images and the videos to create cool illustration. Yeah. Okay. So I don't know anything about what a good design is, but the Apple's webpage looks pretty cool. Another thing is about this page that it actually requires minimum height. So if we just make it shorter, if I scroll it, there will be no. You see the first the Big Sur animation, right? If I reload it with bigger screen, it will have so Big Sur. And it actually is pretty well on the. Okay, I'm sorry. Ooh. Okay. I'm sorry. Ooh. Not used to this new. Oh. This new Mac yet. Okay, if we make it smaller, you see that they are responsive. Obviously, using Meteor queries to adjust the layouts. Like here, you see they're like 2 columns, 3 columns stuff. Now it becomes 1 column in the center. But the animation they're still there. Like okay, yeah, this past stuff and video stuff still there. And they are changing the font size stuff to make it better. When I change it to bigger screen, they will become bigger. Yeah, responsive, cool. So that's it, and hope it helps. See you next time. Bye bye.